Support for Radio Friends comes from Columbia Healthy Smiles, the dental office of husband and wife team Dr. Batson and Dr. Abe, offering comprehensive and customized care to patients of all ages. Learn more by calling 573-721-9039 or online at www.columbiahealthysmiles.com. Good morning and welcome to Radio Friends on Wednesday, August the 31st. A pleasure to have you with us. We're going to talk to a couple of nice people representing the district in Columbia. I want to introduce you to Tootie Burns and Nickie Davis. Pleasure to have both of you here.
Thank you so much.
Let's start with you, Nickie. What are we going to deal with the district?
Yeah, so I am here with Tootie Burns, the president of North Village Arts District, which is part of the district, and they have a bunch of really exciting things going on, so I thought we needed to let everybody know about it.
Okay, so we'll start with Tootie then.
Yes. No, thank you, Nickie. I am the president of the board of directors of the North Village Arts District. And the North Village Arts District is a geographic area in downtown Columbia. And it tentatively goes from College to 8th Street and then from Rogers to the alley behind Walnut to the south. So we have been recognized by the city in planning documents for years, but probably for the last 15 years have really been, with the help of developers and building owners, creating an arts district where we have First Fridays, the first Friday of every month, and various other activities for children and families and things like that. But most recently, we were given a gift from Veterans United Foundation that allowed us to create a sculpture and art walk. And so that's what we've been working on for the past 10 months.
Yeah. Now, I've not been down there. Is it close to completion?
It isn't. We were given $231,000 to create this sculpture and art walk. And so we had our first kickoff celebrating 4 installations in May. And we're having another celebration on September 2nd at our first Friday. And we'll be celebrating 4 more installations.
Okay.
And Paul, you need to go down there, seeing the murals, and just things are scattered throughout the area. They're all outside. They range again from an enormous mural on the back of the Dance Arts building to sculptures on the Walnut patio up off Walnut Street.
Oh, my. Yes, I need to come down. So on what date is it? September?
September 2nd.
And everybody is invited to this?
It is free and open to the public and always is. First Fridays occur every first Friday of the month.
Okay, so first Friday of the month from what time?
Well, probably 5:30 until 9 o'clock. And there are activities that you can go to our website and look at the activities and the participating venues. We generally have between 12 and 15 venues. We have some new venues participating in September. Love Columbia will have a children's activity up at their Walnut location, their 1209 Walnut
and they're
location.
a wonderful organization.
They are very much. They're a business member of North Village Arts District and really trying to participate in First Fridays. We'll be down on Park Street celebrating. We have 3 sculptures going in. One by Matt Moyer between the fire station and Cafe Berlin. One, Vince Houston has Sparky, an 8-foot dinosaur that is going to be in the parking lot off Park Street. And then Jesse Cargris, Simplicity, it's on a landing by Orr Street Studios. It's already installed and it's beautiful.
Okay, so mark it on your calendar. It is the first Friday, September the 2nd. 5:30 until about
8:30, 9 o'clock.
Okay, and you can go down to the district and you can have dinner and then walk around.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you.
Okay, I appreciate it. And we'll all look forward to seeing the completion of that.
Great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, now I want to introduce you to Annette Triplett, and Annette is representing Local Motion. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Annette, you wanted to touch on air pollution today.
Yeah, Local Motion works on transportation needs, and one of the things that we have been studying recently is how transportation influences our air quality. We've done some research and found that transportation is a major factor in air pollution.
Well, of course.
Yeah, right, because of the way that we built our transportation system to really rely heavily on the automobile. But what we found is that air pollution doesn't impact everyone equally. equally. Unfortunately, it impacts lower income populations and people of color the most. So we can actually map where are the highest areas of air pollution related to transportation, and it's in those neighborhoods of low income populations and people of color.
So what is our solution?
Well, the solution is several things. Our angle is transportation advocacy. So folks in those neighborhoods, not only are they most affected by air pollution, but they also rely most heavily on walking, biking, and transit, but have the least good infrastructure in those areas. So we're helping to advocate for better infrastructure, especially in those neighborhoods across Columbia, of course, but especially in those neighborhoods that need it most.
Now, when Annette came in today, I said, well, did you drive down here or did you walk? Or she said, no, I rode my bike. And oh, okay, so you're practicing what you preach. I said, when you go to work, do you drive a car? And you said, no, I ride my bike.
Ride my bike.
So you are really practicing in your actual life what you are advocating for.
Absolutely.
Do you even own an automobile?
I don't. I chose not to about 10 years ago. So I've been car-free for about 10 years.
And you use public transportation and your bicycle and your legs to get around.
Right. I mostly bike, but occasionally walk and ride the bus.
What do you do when we have snow and ice on the ground about riding your bike?
Well, often it's not safe to drive in those conditions either. So it just depends. If the conditions are safe, I can usually ride a bike or walk. I also have a mountain bike that's better on snow or ice. But sometimes it's safer just to stay home, and that applies to everyone driving too.
Yeah, it is. And it's nice if you have the ability to just stay home and not have to get out in it.
Yeah.
And look at the beautiful snow
That's
and the
right.
ice from inside and not have to traverse in it. Anything else that you want to mention to people about this?
Yeah, so we're talking about air quality related to transportation because Local Motion was recently awarded a grant from the Environmental Protection Agency to actually address this from an environmental justice perspective. So that's why we're really focusing on air quality right now, is because of that funding from the EPA. We are hosting community events throughout Columbia to draw attention to the issue of air pollution.
Okay, when's the next one?
The next one is Monday, September 12th at 6 o'clock at Cafe Berlin. There's going to be free tacos, so everybody should come.
Free tacos,
Yeah.
okay. So ride your bike to
Yep,
Cafe Berlin.
that's right.
And what will you be dealing with?
We'll be talking about the issues of air quality and where transportation needs are most concentrated and what folks can do to advocate for better infrastructure where they need it.
Yeah. And you do try to convince people to take public transportation as much as possible.
Sure.
The one thing that I will see the city buses running up and down the street, and many times they are not full. What do you say to people who could take the bus but don't?
I would say try it. It is surprisingly easy. It's free right now. So there's no barrier to getting on. You just hop on, hop off. It's very
free?
easy. It's free. It's been free since 2020.
And how long will it continue to be free?
We will see. We'll continue
right.
advocating to the city.
So the bus in Columbia is free. Take the bus, leave the car at home. They're running there for you, and it's free of charge. Thank you so much.